Rose from Total Dealer Training, and today we're going to talk about ways that you can help your customers be successful and the things that you can do on delivery right before they leave to make sure you set up that relationship with appreciation and set the customers up for success. First thing is making sure that you recap everything that you've talked about for the last hour or so regarding especially the payments. We talk about what their payment is, their frequency, if it's bi-weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly, making sure they understand if there's a deferred payment, how much it is. Now is the time to almost, walk it back. If they're not 100% thankful, appreciative, and understanding of what their financial terms are, now's the time not to deliver the car. This is not a time to sell a car and push it through just to close the deal. Because what happens is it costs us twice as much more to repossess a car and charge it off if it doesn't last the first, say, 90 days or 120 days and we break them, all because we didn't make sure that they were financially secure and understood the program before they left. So always make sure that's the number one thing, is that they understand what they're getting into for a financial fitness program, whether it's your own in-house, buy here, pay here, or whether it's subprime. Whatever it is, that they know exactly what it is. And that's why I use specific extra forms to spell out every little detail so they know. If they want to get out now before we marry them for 3 years and service them in our payment center, now's the time not to get married, right at the time of delivery. The second thing is to go over the insurance, making sure they understand specifically what's the difference, like in Texas, where my store is the difference between liability and collateral protection. And the benefits of collateral protection, why it's better than traditional insurance, because it covers the car, not just whatever car that individual driver is driving. But they are two separate things. They make sure they understand they have to get liability insurance separately in order to drive in the state. So to reiterate to them at the time of delivery the difference between the two, and if they do want to get their own traditional coverage, which is comp and collision and liability, or full coverage outside of our collateral protection, that it has to have a minimum deductible or maximum deductible of $500 or whatever your terms are. The third thing that we review with every customer is making sure that they understand in the event of an accident, what should you do? We have 4 forms that we have the customer keep in a separate envelope in the car at all times. They can take their financial terms, their retail installment contract, all the other 26 pieces of paper they signed on delivery. Bring that, put that in the house in a shoebox like most people do. But make sure you keep these other 4, what to do for their payments, for their insurance, in an accident and repair. So the accident, it specifically says on the sheet, how to make sure you pull over, make sure yourself is safe as far as, you're not bleeding out or anything. Take your phone and take pictures and video the scene of the accident, but get your car off the road to safety, because that has financial consequences. If you, in the old days, used to leave the car on the road and wait for some policeman to determine whose fault it is. Nowadays, they don't care. They just get it off to the side of the road, get the car and yourself into safety, away from traffic. Later on, determinations will be made and so forth, and police reports will be filled out, which they should be getting a copy or picture of whoever the driver was in the other car involved, their license or ID, their insurance card if they have any, whatever they can get, but to make sure they get that information, but get themselves off to the side. Otherwise, the police will take the nearest tow truck driver. They'll pick up your car, put it to their storage, and it's going to cost all of us hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, depending on the situation. If you're looking to increase sales, lower your repossessions, and increase your profits this year, look no further than collateral protection from CP Insurance Associates. They were the #1 and first collateral protection approved in Texas, and I have them in my dealerships and I see the results. So if you want the best in service, in claims payments, and also making sure that you increase your profitability to help you sell more cars, give Bill Murphy a call, the number below. The fourth thing is what to do in the event of a mechanical repair. Whether you have a warranty, whether it's as is like our store, doesn't matter. What matters is that when something happens, who do you call? If you're broken down the side of the road, it's after hours. We have two pre-negotiated tow truck drivers, so they won't bring it to some other storage and charge us all lots of money. They'll bring it right to our dealership. We'll fix it first thing in the morning, or at least diag it, find out what's wrong with it, talk to the customer about the repair. And also, we have financial options to set up a service side note, which no other service departments are going to do that. So that fourth piece of paper is to go over who to call if you have a specific person like we do that coordinates service appointments and the repair process for the customers, that's highly trained, just like a collector. Then that's what you put on the paper along with the tow information. So it's important to go over those four things, along with bonus is we make sure that every single customer fills out a Google review right then and there. You don't ask them, hey, when you get a chance, when you get home, can you fill out a Google review? No, we have it done right then and there, just by saying, oh, let me show you something really cool on your phone. And they're like, what? Just go right here, go up to Maps, plug in Dale's Motor Company. Okay, great. See that? Yep, that's 5 stars. Is there any reason why you couldn't give us 5 stars? If not, you know what? Well, you may want to think about not getting married for 3 years to the finance company. So literally, that's how we get 95% of every delivery. We get a 5-star review. You have to control it. You can't wait for them to go home. And we also set the customer up on auto pay, 98% auto pay. We also set them up where we do a automatic text, and they've already accepted text messages from the payment center. Just everything that helps set up the payment center, we get done on delivery, along with making them have them download either Lyft or app on their phone so they can use the same card they use for auto pay. Use that for Lyft or app for when they do have a repair. So there's no conversations later about, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. My life is over. You have to give me a loaner, just because they don't know what to do if they don't have the one car that we have. No, there's lots of transportation solutions, but we'll talk about that in future videos. The most important thing is the 4 key things and additional things you can do on delivery to help set up the customer for success and the finance company for success. So we'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, click below, make a notation, subscribe, and share this with anyone that you feel that may benefit. And we'll see you in the next video. Total Dealer Training trains and coaches dealership personnel through online, in-dealership, and live workshops. We educate, motivate, and develop the skills of your team to improve results while allowing them to be the best possible versions of themselves. If you want more information about our services, visit our totaldealertraining.com website, or you can call me directly at 904-955-7666. We can customize a training solution that'll meet your dealership needs. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment so you can be notified when future videos are released.